Hi, and welcome to your Humber News Update. I'm Kendra Hamilton, coming to you from our newsroom here at Humber College North Campus. A historic ruling today from the Supreme Court of Canada. It has struck down the ban on doctor-assisted suicide. The court's ruling allows for doctor-assisted suicide for mentally competent patients with enduring, intolerable suffering. The 9 justices voted unanimously on the groundbreaking decision. The judgment says the existing ban on assisted suicide infringes on 3 main provisions in the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. We'll have more details and reaction coming up in our 2 o'clock newscast. There's big trouble brewing for Australia's Prime Minister. A member of his own party is challenging Tony Abbott's leadership and plans to put it to a vote next week. Abbott has recently come up against a torrent of criticism over his actions. They range from his decision to award a knighthood to Prince Philip to his unpopular budget last May. Abbott says he'll challenge the fight.
We are not the Labor Party, and we are not going to repeat the chaos and the instability of the Labor years.
Removing Abbott would need the support of more than half of the 102 members of his Liberal Party. A ceasefire has been declared in parts of eastern Ukraine to allow civilians to escape the fighting. A temporary truce was declared as intense diplomatic efforts are underway to end the crisis. There have been weeks of heavy fighting over a nearby government-controlled area. U.S. Vice President Joe Biden is in Brussels today for a series of talks with top EU officials before heading to Munich.
But this is a moment where the United States and Europe must stand together, stand firm. Russia cannot be allowed to redraw the map of Europe.
Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is already in the German capital for a security conference. Leaders of both Germany and France are also continuing their push for peace. Both are in Moscow to meet with their Russian counterpart after a trip to Kiev yesterday. 5,000 people have been killed so far in the conflict that has sparked the biggest crisis between Russia and the West since the Cold War. In the world of sports, Gordie Howe returns to his hometown of Saskatoon for a tribute to his legendary playing career. And which highlights from sports this week made our Humber News Top 5? All that and more coming up. And turning to weather, it's sunny right now, but the clouds are moving in and we're supposed to go up to a high of -4. Tonight there's a 60% chance of flurries and you can expect more snow this weekend. That's your 12 o'clock update. We'll be back with more Humber News at 2.